About 1,200 Loyalists were killed, injured, or taken prisoner during the fierce fighting on top of Kings Mountain in South Carolina in 1780.
For almost 3 years, the British marched through Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia without suffering a major defeat. On December 29, 1778, they captured the port city of Savannah, Georgia.
Benedict Arnold, one of Washington's most trusted generals, had been caught spying for the British.
When Arnold tried to deliver a message to the British, 3 patriots intercepted it.
Marion led his troops in quick strikes, cutting off enemy supplies and supply routes, and then running away. Marion usually struck at night, taking advantage of the darkness to surprise unsuspecting British troops.
When Francis Marion came to a bridge near enemy lines, they covered the bridge with blankets to soften the sound of horses' hooves.
2 other daring generals, Daniel Morgan and Nathanael Greene, won battles for the Patriots in the South. We fight, get beat, rise, and fight again.
On March 15, 1781, the armies met in a bloody battle known as the Battle of Guilford Courthouse in North Carolina. Although Cornwallis drove the Patriots from the battlefield, the Americans badly battered his troops.
As a young child, Peter Francisco was taken from his family and abandoned on a dock in Virginia.
16-year-old Francisco joined the Virginia militia and fought in many battles. He was armed with a huge sword at Guilford Courthouse.
Seriously wounded by a British bayonet, Francisco collapsed. He recovered and rejoined the troops for the Yorktown campaign. Francisco had earned a reputation for bravery and dedication to the revolutionary cause.
In November 1775, orders went out to discharge all African American soldiers in the Continental Army.
According to one estimate, nearly 1,000 enslaved persons joined the British and gained their freedom.
In all of about 5,000 African Americans served as soldiers, Minutemen, Scouts in the Continental Army.
Jack Sisson participated in a bold raid on British military headquarters in Newport, Rhode Island.
James Armistead served as an American spy working out of the headquarters of General Lafayette.
Salem Poor behaved like an experienced officer as well as an excellent.
Northern states such as Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania also attempted to end slavery in their states. Women in the war cooked and sewed shirts and coats for the soldiers to keep them warm through the winter.
During the New Jersey Battle of Monmouth in 1778, Mary McCauley's husband was wounded. She took his place on the battlefield, operating the cannon and firing at the British.
General Cornwallis led his 7,500 troops north to Yorktown, Virginia. Yorktown was on a peninsula formed by the James River and Chesapeake Bay.
Admiral Francis de Grasse anchored 29 warships in Chesapeake Bay. His fleet blocked the entrance and prevented Cornwallis from getting supplies.
On October 19th, General Benjamin Lincoln accepted O'Hara's sword and then directed the British troops to return to Yorktown.
When the news surrender reached London, British Prime Minister Lord North explained, "It's all over."
Finally, on September 3rd, 1783, the two sides signed the Treaty of Paris.
In December of 1783, Washington addressed his troops in a final farewell at Frontenac Tavern in New York City.
The war was over and independence had been won. Still, Washington knew there would be great challenges ahead for the young and promising country.